Corey, you got to play a big game this time.
I will do my best.
Yeah.
Hello again, Trivialists, and welcome to the show. Snoop Dogg's not here, but Amy Welsh is.
So is Jeff Cook, our very own local celebrity.
Yeah, I don't rap like Snoop, but anyway, the Olympics are over.
Yeah.
What better way to celebrate than joining us here for live trivia? And what a panel.
What a
what a
panel.
distinguished panel we have.
Yes.
Corey
I
Smith.
know of one.
Yeah. How's
Corey.
it going, Corey?
I'm doing good. Doing good. I'm hoping I can represent the panel.
Yes.
And then you'll be right up on the top there.
The
but
locals.
I shall see.
You can.
Let's see. We usually have some tough competitors. We'll see if our number one competitor is back. Snide. T. Snide.
Tina,
Yeah.
the Magnificent.
Yeah.
We'll
she's
see.
Usually number one spot. Well, speaking of the Olympics, did you know that every single year the Eiffel Tower expands?
Well, only because you told us that before the show, but I did not know that.
How much
Previously.
do you remember me telling you that it expands each year due to the heating of the elements of the, what is that, iron? What is that? The metal?
Yeah, 6 inches, you said?
6 inches a year, the Eiffel Tower expands.
Wow. Maybe that's where they got the extra medal for the
Maybe.
medallions
Yeah.
from the Olympics.
I learned that too. On every single one, there's a little piece of Eiffel Tower.
Very cool.
Yeah, not bad. And so it'll be 2028, Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
We are thinking maybe they could take part of the Hollywood sign and take a little piece and put that in every medal.
And they're going to have some new sports,
Yeah.
squash, 6-on-6 lacrosse, flag football. I'm not too excited about that.
Do you think
but
they're done with breakdancing though?
apparently, I don't know why. I mean, those dancers were pretty athletic.
Were they?
Yeah, I mean, just spinning around like a top on top of their head or whatever. I mean, to music, why not? You have it's like
Who knows?
figure skating without ice. No,
No, but yeah, but no.
I was skeptical, but then I saw what Canada won the men's and Japan won the women's.
Nice. And speaking of California in 2028, let's hope the temperatures stay cool because as we learned, the hottest place is Death Valley. And do you know the highest temperature ever recorded?
134 degrees.
134 degrees. So let's hope when our Olympics come to Los Angeles, even though it's a few hours away, it's still good to go. Cool temperatures, fun
Yes.
summer games.
A good trivia question, and always
Yeah.
Death Valley a good answer because Needles, California, I was there in 1981. At 7 o'clock, it was 112. But that's
Forget
still
about it.
22 degrees cooler.
Forget
And my
about it.
car did not have air conditioning either.
What?
So it was sweltering, to say the least.
Well, speaking of the West, you will be on assignment next week.
Yes, yes.
And
Going
I
to
think
Banff.
we're going to see if we can do a special trivia for back to school. Are you smarter than a sixth grader?
And if you are, what do you get?
Well, you
Bragging
get
rights?
to brag that you are the best, smartest. I don't know
Okay.
if we can actually
You don't
give
get-
this
you
trophy.
don't-
You don't get it, but you get the bragging rights that you
You can imagine holding
can
it in your
imagine
hand.
holding said trophy. And our trophy does have a little piece of Community Media Studio in it. So when we start our Bar Wars,
Mm-hmm.
you'll have a little piece of our studio as well. So join us next week for Back to School. Are you smarter than a sixth grader? So yeah, 7 p.m. and we'll see how it goes.
I'll be back in a fortnight.
Yeah,
and,
you'll be on assignment. So
Yeah. Thanks for holding down the ship
Yeah.
in advance. And,
no worries.
hopefully
Got this.
Sean and Jordan will be here to keep things smooth. And,
Yep. It's back to school week.
So what
It's-
about what's happening? Anything to report?
Just everyone is gearing up for back to school. Like that is a big one. End of summer, believe it or not. It went quick.
I know, it really has.
I feel
and
like we still have a few weeks of summer left, which technically we do, but school
seems to schools start earlier
just
every
makes
year.
the summer feel over. So
I know. Back in the day, you would wait until after Labor Day to
Yeah,
go back to school.
wouldn't even think about it till
Yeah.
September. Something shifted, and we
Yeah.
don't like it
Well,
anyway. All right.
and not everyone's a farmer anymore. That a lot of times it was based on the schedule of farmers. You wanted them out
Yeah.
in mid to late May to help with the planting, and then you wanted to
Harvesting.
work with the harvest as long as possible. And so we just don't have as many farms as many farmers.
Yeah. Life is moving on quickly. And
Yes.
speaking of, we're about ready to begin.
Well, good luck, everyone. If you want to be a panelist, just give us a call, 717-334-3000.
And
Or
we've
info.
got, oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. Double points. Questions 3, 19, and 25.
We'll let you know.
Yeah. You'll
Get
see a
ready.
star. All right, good luck, everyone. What New York City borough shares its name with J. Robert Oppenheimer's top secret 1945 atomic bomb project? Brooklyn, the Bronx, Manhattan, or Queens?
I did not see this movie, but I know the history of
Yeah,
it.
is that must be the real Oppenheimer.
It must be. And
Did the guy win the Oscar who played Oppenheimer?
Manhattan,
Yes, that was
it's like our,
soft toss. We only have 6
Yeah.
people playing right now, so.
that's okay, but we have hundreds and
BBR.
hundreds watching.
Ooh.
T. Climb Snide and Corey right there.
And the
behind.
dude is back.
From which of these 19th century novels did coffee giant Starbucks take its name? Walden, The Count of Monte Cristo, Great Expectations, or Moby Dick?
I know this. It was one of these. Yeah, it was one of these books you're supposed to read in high school. Never did, but then I read it 4 years ago.
Is
The
it
Great American
Great
Classic, Moby
Expect-
Dick.
Oh, Moby Dick. I thought it was Great okay.
Yeah, most people
We have the
got it right.
smartest.
Starbucks was one of the
Oh, because
He
of
was a
the-
harpoonist or
The
something.
siren she's a siren, is that right? Double point coming up soon.
Which of these NFL teams won their second consecutive Super Bowl in January 1999? Broncos, Cowboys, 49ers, or Patriots?
If you know this TV show, does that have something to do with it?
I
it?
don't think so.
Okay.
Is that Full House?
Yeah, and it was filmed in San
99. I think it's the Cowboys myself. But it's the Broncos.
Denver
John
Broncos.
Elway.
2 people got double points.
Wow.
PBR and
Corey.
Corey taking up there number 2 above T. Clem Snide. In the movie Twister, what was the name of the tornado instrument used to analyze data from inside the tornado? Tin Man, Dorothy, Lion, or Scarecrow?
Is that Helen Hunt?
It is. And if you remember, it's, of course, from,
The original
Wizard of
Twister?
Oz.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was Dorothy. And
So do the people.
So do the people. It is, in fact, Dorothy. It was that little thing, the ping pong balls would go crazy, I think,
Yeah,
if that's
yeah.
the one. BBR, Corey, and Snide.
Tina
Deep
Snide,
Snide.
don't look past her. What vegetable did President George H.W. Bush famously ban from the White House in 1990? Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, or green beans? He said, I'm the president. I don't have to eat it.
I don't have to eat it, and I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to eat
Not
it.
going to do it. Not going to do it.
Read my lips.
Not
Broccoli.
going to do it.
Broccoli.
And that was, in fact, broccoli.
Most people got it. But
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, I can see,
Yeah.
you could have a showdown with Brussels sprouts, too.
BBR, T. Climb. I wonder if Garrett's helping her with some of these questions tonight. Joe Ewers, in the founding of the most famous Civil War band, the Second South, what string band? Georgia, Dakota, Carolina, or Virginia? South Georgia string, Dakota string, Carolina, or Virginia? South Virginia string, Carolina, South Carolina?
I'm pretty sure it's not
South
South
Dakota.
Dakota.
It seems like it would be Carolina.
Oh, that the people think that, and they
South
are usually right.
Carolina.
nicely done.
Good, good. And that was one of our open house questions.
DVR still firmly ensconced.
There you go.
Which of these mythical creatures is the national animal of Scotland? Dragon, griffin, unicorn, or centaur?
Huh. I want to think it would be a dragon, but I don't think it is. It could be a unicorn.
I think it is. I think it is the unicorn.
I'm going to say
Aye,
unicorn.
lassie. Just
Let's
nice.
see. Oh,
No
a lot of people think that
unicorn.
is it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Good
like
one.
Nessie would be up there somewhere.
You would
T.
think.
Klein, Diane, and Jeff Cook Fan Club got that right.
And the dude is hanging in there.
Which of these is not one of the 6 original fruit flavors of powered drink mix Kool-Aid, tropical punch, grape, strawberry, or lemon lime?
I mean, Kool-Aid and I go way back.
So I'm thinking, is it lemon lime?
I think it's tropical punch. That would be my guess.
I don't know. I think tropical punch because the whole thing is he would punch. Right? It was.
Oh.
Nobody got it right.
No, because like he was the guy that would punch.
How'd you like a nice Hawaiian punch?
Yeah.
But that was Hawaiian punch. That
Tropical
wasn't
punch.
Kool-Aid.
Oh no, that was tricky.
When Starbucks first opened in 1971, it had just 2 sizes on the menu, short and blank.
Text
You
your
got to type
answer.
it in.
Text your answer. Starbucks first.
Short
opened.
and what do you think it is?
So instead of like small
Tall?
and large, yeah, I
Tall?
think it's short and tall. And I think that if that's right, they still use tall. But I think tall's now the small.
Most people thought it was tall.
Yeah, tall it is.
All right. Very
Your
good.
sizes are all very unique. So of
Very
course, T
good.
Climb goes into the #1 spot, and the dude quick behind using the text feature. Which of these Great Plains states experienced a week of devastating tornadoes, one reaching 321 miles per hour in May 1999? Kansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, or South Dakota?
This is Tornado Alley.
That really is. Was it Oklahoma?
That would be my guess. And the people seem to agree, although I'm sure Kansas and Nebraska have their share.
Yeah.
But Oklahoma
Not
lately,
the 300. So BBR moving into #1. The dude pulling into the #3 spot.
in English, the Japanese word karaoke translates to empty orchestra instrument, stage, or conductor.
Karaoke. Empty.
This is a good question to know.
Conductor? I have no idea.
Stage?
But there's
People
somebody
say
standing.
orchestra, and that's what it is.
Orchestra.
Well, I have an idea of trivioke. You combine trivia and karaoke.
I'm all for it.
I haven't figured it
Whatever
out
that sounds
how
like,
it would
I'm
work.
in. Just count
Yeah.
me in. How many years does it take the planet Uranus to orbit once around the sun? 64, 84, 104, or 124? How many years does it take Uranus to orbit around the sun? What?
Yeah, so the Uranus year is equal to,
I'm going to guess 64 just because everything else seems preposterous. I don't know. It's
84.
Let's see who knew it. The dude.
dude
Knowing
is back.
84 years.
After a week of R&R as a camp counselor at Camp Cook, he's back. Something described as lupine would be shaped like what? Wolf, moon, tree, or bird?
Huh.
Lupine?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a lupine?
You say lupine.
I say lupine.
Lupine.
I'm going to say,
I think it's wolf.
sure. I think there's
Now that the time ran out, yeah.
wolf. Look at that.
Oh. Snide. Don't look
Pulling
now.
into #1 and the dude hanging on to the #3 spot. The structural horizontal timbers used to support a floor or ceiling in a house frame are known as beams, bevels, joists, or jigs.
The jigs are up. Is that what
sure
you say
are.
when you have finished installing the support?
The jig
Beam.
is up. Oh, that's a smart thing. Is that really what that means? I was gonna guess beam. That sounds like it, but
I think it's joists. What
I don't
What are
know.
joists? It is joists. I like the sound of that.
joists.
Sounds like
Of course,
Joyce
T.
and Joyzy.
Klein Snide knew this one. She is
Course,
in the
of
#1
course.
spot, 685.
Players have been sweating their way to a high score in the interactive arcade game Dance Dance Blank since 1998. Superstar, Revolution, Mania, or Champion. Dance Dance.
Superstar, Dance Dance Revolution, Dance Dance Mania, Champion. I'm gonna say Revolution.
I never heard of this. How come? Where? I've been under a rock.
You have. You have not been dancing. You have neglected
I
your
had
inner
some dance moves that would.
T. Klein Snide keeping in number one. And I believe our next question is an open house question. So, which year did the Adams County Arts Council open its new Arts Education Center? 2005, 12, 9, or 11? The Adams County Arts Center opened a new educational center. What year did that happen?
Formerly H&H Pontiac.
Was that
I think it's 12.
2012?
I'd guess 12. I bet, you know. So
Most
the
of our
people.
viewers do believe that's true.
Well, it's 2011. That would have been my second choice, and
So
nobody
you
got it
know,
right.
Right there. Nobody got it,
And
but now
that's
that
not
we know,
fair, but nobody got it right, so that didn't
go
affect
visit
the
that
outcome.
location.
How long does it take the average pineapple plant to produce mature fruit? 3 months, 8 months, 1.5 years, or 3 years?
Okay, I'm not going to go for the years because it'd be way more expensive. Like
Yeah.
if you had to wait 3 years, it would no, forget it. I'm going to say 3 months. No,
Sure.
yeah,
How do you define mature?
I don't know. Most
The
people,
people
said
say
8.
8 months.
Stop
A year
it.
and a half.
A year and a half, and pineapples aren't even that expensive?
Wow.
Get out. That's extraordinary.
Hmm.
Did not know that. How many actual bells are there inside London's famed Great Clock of Westminster? 3, 5, 7, or 10 that make that charming, beautiful sound? I'm going to say there's 7. Because I have
Can't
no
argue
idea.
with you. I can't argue.
You
That's-
could. There's other choices.
I know, but
I'm going to say 7. Tied. Tied across the board. It's 5.
so close.
Who knew it? Diane Corey and Jeff Cook fan club. Well, the next one is double points. So if you didn't get this, here you go.
What American industrialist built more than 1,600 public libraries across the U.S. between 1883 and 1929? John D. Rockefeller, William Randolph Hearst, Andrew Carnegie, or Cornelius Vanderbilt?
I'm going to say it was Rockefeller.
I think it's Carnegie.
Darn it.
I mean,
Ever agree? Only one person thought with me. You're right. Carnegie Hall, I guess. Is that
Carnegie Hall, hoping to get there
T. Klein
someday.
Snide bouncing into number 1, several hundred points in front of the dude. What singer hit number 5 in the Billboard hit Hot 100 in 2004 with Unwritten? Colby Calais, Natasha Bedingfield, Natalie Imbruglia, or Vanessa Carlton? Unwritten. Oh, I'm gonna say Colby Calais. That's who I shall
I never heard of any of them. I've been out of circulation for too long.
It is Natasha Bedingfield. I have no idea.
Two people know it, including BBR.
Diane.
But Snide, the
Still hanging
Snides look
on.
to be insurmountable. How many stars are there in the Paramount Pictures logo? 18, 20, 22, or 24? I guess by the time you count them, you're going to be a loser.
Yeah. I'm going to give it a straight 20.
Okay, I want to say 22. Just, I don't know.
I don't know. I am not the most best smartest, so I am just going to say 20.
20, you got it.
Three
Oh,
people
no.
agreed with me, but it's 22. You're right. You are brilliant. Sir,
I
the
wouldn't go
dude
that far. Lucky
and Corey. Tina's still hanging on to the number 1 spot.
by plenty.
Which and just like that actress adopted the show's on-screen Kitty Shue after filming Wrapped. I have no idea what's happening right now. Cynthia Nixon, Kirsten Davis, Sarah Ramirez, or Sarah Jessica Parker. Okay, which and just like that, that's the name of the show. Actress adopted the on-screen Kitty Shue.
Well, that is Sarah Jessica Parker,
That's her.
but okay,
her.
it wasn't. Don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it. Her hair's fantastic in that blowing in the wind.
Oh yeah.
T. Klein, the dude in BBR.
Ooh.
We have
Dude
another-
in Seeking Silver, what is the most expensive spice in the world? Vanilla, cinnamon, saffron, or cardamom? Cardamom.
Okay, we've had this one before, you guys.
Is that where you're not sure the mom's 21 or not? You cardamom?
I remember last time I guessed wrong, so now I'm going to guess wrong again. I'm going to say saffron.
I would go with saffron.
Okay, let's do it.
But people say
We
that.
did.
Lo and behold, the people are
Saffron.
correct. 2
Don't
questions
forget-
left.
Yeah, and one of them is going to be a double. So if you didn't, you still have time. The dude's moving up there.
Closing fast.
Both Solitaire and Minesweeper were originally designed to help window users learn to operate a what? Keyboard, monitor, disk drive, or mouse? I think I know. I'm going to guess it's the mouse because you did have to use
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
And
probably.
that's brilliant. They're like, let's create
Yeah.
a game.
The people agree with you.
Well, let's see. All right, which 3 are the most smartest, bestest? The Dude, BBR, and Corey.
1 question left. Can the dude
Double
pull it
points,
off?
Double points.
Who sings the Academy Award-winning title song for the 1966 film Born Free? Andy Williams, Dooley Wilson, Matt Monro, or Nat King Cole? Oh yeah, there's going to be a 26th question, so it's not over.
This,
I think it's-
this is double points.
I think it's Andy
I'm
Williams.
going to say Nat King Cole. I don't know. It's the only name
A
I
lot
know.
of people say Andy Williams.
I only knew one name.
Matt Monro.
So no one got the double point. So now get ready because we still have an opportunity to win.
There
This
could
is
be
a
a-
text question, so get ready. This flighty, scatterbrained Peanuts character is named Peppermint what? Quickly figure out who this is. And either get it right or you don't get it right. And I think you get 50 points, but I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
and
enough.
remember, last week there was a 27th question that everybody, you couldn't
We
get
were
it wrong.
shocked.
Like, what was your favorite
Shock and
color?
awe.
If I'm not mistaken.
Shocked and awe.
Peppermint Patty, of course.
Patty. Oh, you know what? Somebody smelled it
I don't,
differently.
they
with an
shouldn't
eye.
get it wrong for,
Yeah.
okay.
you gotta
We
work
don't
on
have a
that.
27th question.
Here we go. BBR, our third
BBR,
place.
954.
Second place
The
is the
Dude.
Dude with 986. And of course, our first place is T. Climb Snide with 1124. I think she had some help with a little Garrett maybe this
Maybe,
time. I
maybe.
don't know.
Nonetheless, another feather in the cap for TKLYM Snide. And the
Yeah.
Dude, great job. Thanks, Dude. And a shout out to Debbie and Ethan if he's watching as well. What a great week we had at Camp Cook. Thanks so much for all you both did to make it a great week. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for playing. and
So
being
Corey, a lot of
smart.
pressure to be what witty. What do you feel back there?
It was pressure. I did not hold the mantle. I came in 5th there, but there's a little bit more sports questions, I guess.
You know what? You were up for a while, down. I know you were missing those pop star questions. You love those Taylor Swift and those current event questions. You're really good at those. But T. Climb Snide, every time. Like, just this insane brilliance.
Well,
I don't know how
Greg
you
Weaver
study.
might have something to say about that, but
Greg Weaver might, but they're neck and neck, and he didn't show
I
up
know,
this week.
I
So,
know.
what you can't say
the
much about that.
Schneid's took advantage of the opportunity for gold.
Yeah.
And what a great showing by the Dude, winning silver. And it looked like he was buried in the standings, and he made a
Stunning
slow
comeback.
and steady climb.
And we even had some open house questions. I think the Dude is not local.
Well, nobody got it right, so
Yeah.
that didn't affect the outcome.
Well, if you would have got it right.
You got like a 1 in 4 chance on those if you're
Yeah.
not local. Well, I got it. I would have gotten it wrong.
But don't
so,
forget, you can still watch communitymedia.net. That streams.
Yeah,
Facebook,
exactly.
YouTube.
Anywhere in the world you can play trivia. Maybe I'll test it out from the Rockies next
Watch our open
next
house.
week.
Please do test it out. We're going to see if I can put together an Are You Smarter Than a Sixth Grader to kick off back to school.
Maybe I'll play under an alias and try to upset the hierarchy.
That would be fun.
Either that
Definitely get
or
in there.
finish dead last and
Yeah.
never divulge my identity.
So if you have any students, they could be any grade whatsoever, invite them to play next week, play against them, get your classmates to play, make it really, really fun to get out there and see what you know to kick off back to school.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes. And again, I want to thank Zelma's, who's right here in New Oxford. Not only are they a Patreon, but they have really great things. Antique store. I shop there so much. And I will be going back this weekend. I saw a few pieces there I think I'm going to get. So look for me coming in there.
It's paying off already, and just
Yeah.
the Patreons, we can't thank you enough. And
Yes.
I used the plural, or do we have plural Patreon?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, we got
Say hello
two.
to Rachel, of course.
Start, yeah.
Yeah.
And Rachel wanted to know, do the winners get this trophy? Well, that will wait until we start our Bar Wars, Battle of the Barflies competition. Coming up probably after Labor Day. We're still working out a few of the kinks.
Yes.
But Mark Rarely did a great, I mean, we didn't even ask him to do this,
He's
and
the
here it
best,
is.
smartest.
The inspiration. So yeah, the
Yeah.
most smartest.
And if you need other inspiration, be sure to go to our community bulletin board, communitymedia.net, for everything that's happening over the next week or so. I know that fall is coming up soon, and there's going to be a lot of harvest festivals and farmers markets, things like that. And this Saturday in Gettysburg at the Farmers Market is Young Entrepreneur Day. So make sure that you get on out and celebrate and support these young entrepreneurs in Adams County who are bringing things right there to the Farmers Market to sell to you. Give them a big shout out and support. I think we'll try to be there as community media to cover it, show you who's there and what's going on. And there's a fun fest out there that day as well. So it's going
And
to
Friday, I think there's something at the rec park as well.
be okay.
And I was there last weekend for the Zucchini Grand Prix.
Oh, how was it?
Good, except I helped our grandson with, the zucchini sat in the hot sun for an hour and a half and got a little soggy. So it didn't do too well going down the ramp. So he was
That's so
kind of
cute.
distraught. He'll turn 10. So I want to shout out right now, he turns 10 on Saturday.
Well, maybe we'll see him coming through Young Entrepreneurs at the Farmers Market.
Maybe.
He could play trivia next week to get ready for school. You
That's
don't have to
right.
be in 6th grade to play, but we'll have some great back to school questions for you, so you make sure to join us.
Yeah, I said, well, if it was a spelling bee, you would have cleaned up, so he liked
Maybe.
that. So,
We
yeah.
do have some texting things, you never know.
For sure.
Awesome.
All right, well, parting thoughts?
No, have a great week and enjoy your family and friends and some late nights before back to school starts. Yeah.
It's just around the corner.
Get out there and
ready.
enjoy the stars. The meteor shower might be over, but if you saw it, yay. I heard it was fantastic. And
All right.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Great week.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank
Until
you,
next
Jessica.
time.
Thank you, Corey.
I'll see you in a fortnight. This is Live Trivia. Good night, everybody.
All right.